What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video, we're creating a sketch illustration of Zoro from One Piece. Now you want to begin today's lesson by adding a set of guidelines to help us with the symmetry of our drawing. Let's start at the very top of our page, right in the middle. I'm going to sketch a line coming all the way down towards the bottom. Let's move to the center of our page and draw another line going across from left to right. Now this will be the center of the head. Now we want to use these two lines to help us create a box in the center of a page. So from the middle, step up towards the top, mark this off. Now from here, we're just going to draw a straight line going all the way across from left to right. Now I want to take this distance down towards the bottom and do the same thing, going all the way across from left to right. And then we'll do the same thing across this horizontal line. Taking this distance over towards the left to right about here, going all the way up towards the top and bottom, and then do the same thing on the right side. Now with our square in place, we're going to start adding in the facial features. Let's leave a gap in the center, go to the left, draw a straight line going up, and then all the way down. Let's take this distance over towards the right and do the same thing. Now the eyes are going to sit along the center line. So from these 2 points, let's curve the brow, coming in and then up. Let's add in the eyebrows from this point, angle this up and out towards the left, towards the top. Do the same thing on the right. Now from the top, we're just going to bend this down and out towards this point, along the side of our square. From the bottom point of the brow, let's step over toward the left, angle the eye coming down and in. Let's go all the way over towards the outside, curve the eye coming down, and just bend that in towards the inside. Let's add the pupil along the top right in the center with a half circle. Now I'm going to fold the eyelid, taking this line, stepping up, and drawing that again across the top, going underneath the eyebrow. Now I'm going to move over and close the right eye. I'm going to bend this down, and then back up on the outside. Now I'm going to move down towards the bottom, just to angle the nose, going up and out towards the left and right side. From the tip of the nose, we're going to draw a straight line going across from left to right as a guide. Now I'm going to line up the corners of the mouth with the outside of each eye. So from here, starting on the left, curve the mouth, coming down in the middle, just underneath the nose, and then bend that back up towards the right. Let's draw the bottom edge of the mouth. Starting back over on the left, come down, round out the bottom, and then go back up. Let's add a bracket around the corner of the mouth on each side. And then along the top, we're just going to add a fold underneath the eye, coming down and out. Let's add that scar going across the right eye, starting right in the middle, bend this up and in, coming down and in along the bottom. Now to go back to the bottom of the mouth, step down, draw a short line going across the lower lip, step down again, draw a straight line going all the way across from left to right. Now the jaw is going to sit along that nose line, so starting from the ends, we're just going to angle the chin coming down and in towards the bottom. Let's line up the top of the ears with the top point of the eyebrows. Let's start with a straight line going across on either side. Straight down. And let's down and in towards the side of the jaw. Let's connect these two corners with a curve, coming down and towards the middle, and then back up. Now I want to add a point along the side of the head. From the top of the ear, angle this down and in. Go straight up and then bend that in towards the hairline. Now I want to add a guide to add some volume to the top of the head. Starting on top of the ear, it's going to bend this out and then up. Do the same thing on the right. It's going to round at the top, go up and in towards the middle, go across and then back down. Now, from the side of the jaw, we're going to step in, curve this down, and in towards the bottom of our page. And then just underneath the ears, we're going to slope the shoulders, coming down and then out towards the side. Now that we have our rough sketch in place, let's go back and lightly erase some of these guidelines. Now that we have a clean sketch in place, let's go back and add some more detail and refine our lines. We're going to start by adding the sideburns. Start from the top of the ear. Just going to pull this in towards the side of the head. Just add some thickness, going up, and bending that down. And then we'll just mirror this over on the right side. Just add some shape to the ears, just rounding out those top corners, and just pulling that in towards the bottom. I'm going to add a guide for those 3 earrings on the right side. And we'll go back and add some more detail and shape to the eyebrows. Just going to extend the chin along the bottom. And now we're going to add some hair bangs across the top in the middle. Just pulling these out towards the side. And also brushing the hair going up and out. And now we're just going to pull the hair going up along the side, just adding some points. And I'm just roughing this in. I'm just working our way across the top. Now once we're happy with a rough sketch, we'll go in and start darkening up our contrast. I'm going to start with the eyes, going around the eyebrow, adding some folds and wrinkles underneath. And from here, we're just going to work our way down towards the nose. Just adding a little bit of shading. And then darken up the nostrils. we're just continuing to refine our contours before we add any shading. And just modifying the shape of the ears. Just gonna add some rough detail for the earrings, going across. And we'll add those folds inside the ear. Now with this, I don't want to get too detailed. I'm just roughing this in. I'm going to go back and just refine those spikes around the hair. Also adding a little bit of texture along the inside. Going to darken up that trim around the collar. And then a slightly lighter shade on the outside. Now let's start adding some shadows across the head. We start with the inside edge of the ears. And I'm just going to add a shadow line across the bottom of the eyes, just to help separate out the shadow areas first. And I'll go in and just lightly shade that in. Now the shadow is going to cross over towards the right side of the head. So just separate the area around the nose, coming down towards the mouth, across the lip, and then the chin. It's going to open up that shadow just underneath the cheek. Up around the eyebrows towards the top of the head. Now I can go in and just lightly shade in that area. I'm also going to darken up the corners of the mouth and blend that in. The hair is going to cast a shadow on the top of the head, just shading in the bottom area. Now we're going to add some shadow spots across the hair. Just working this over towards the right side, and then we'll shade that in. Now, as we get closer to the end of our drawing, we'll continue to add some more detail and also darken up our contours, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Zoro from One Piece. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single week. And if you want to keep drawing with me, you might want to check out this video over here. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.